Everybody has a turn back moment. You have a moment where you can go forward or you can give up. But the thing you have to keep in mind before you give up is that if you give up, the guarantee is it will never happen. That's the guarantee of quitting, that it will never happen, no way under the sun. The only way the possibility remains that it can happen is if you never give up, no matter what.
Hey, all right, okay, all right. Let's sit down and what Mr. Good again. Good morning, good to see you again. It's Mr. Good. Still continue with what a revision of a present value. Remember, we did a first question on yesterday. Then today we are just going to follow what second question and also the third question. It might be a fourth question because this will take a lot of what explanation. All right. Therefore, please don't forget to subscribe and also share the video and also comment, all right, on the comment section. All right, let's go. Then here we're just going to look at what is the financial mathematics and what the present value unknowns, all right? Then you know that what is the present value unknowns is whereby it's about the series of equal payments that we are just going to make when we're just settling down what is the loan, all right? Therefore, as you see here is the present value. Why are you saying that's the present value? Because we are just talking about what is the loan, all right? We have a loan, the weight loan. That loan, it means that we are just going to use what a present value because on the statement there is nothing that says that use what a present value what formula. You need to know a difference between what a future value as well as a present value. How we're going to use the future value, how we're going to use what a present value is very, very important, okay? Then we use the present value only if you're just talking about a loan or also only if you're just going to look at what is the amount that you borrow, okay? As well as the amount that you win, whereby you're just talking about a Betway or a lotto or a Powerball, all right? It's very important to put it on your mind there, all right? Let's go. Then Mr. Could take a loan of 10,000, all right? Then we are just talking about a loan of 10,000. Let's write what is the data information. Then remember the loan is just represented by a present value, is the amount that you have. Then it is 10,000, all right? Then Mr. Good to take a loan of 10,000 on the 1st of February. On the 1st of February 2011 at an interest rate of 9.5% per annum compounded monthly. Okay, therefore we have the interest rate. Remember, the interest rate is a value of I, which is 9.5% per annum. Compounded monthly is very important to note that. Then he pays the loan by means of what via a monthly installment of what 450. That is the value of X. It's 450. He pays a loan back via monthly installment of 450. That is the value of X. Remember the value of X? We are just talking about the equality payments, all right? Then the loan agreement allows Mr. Good to make his first payment on the 1st of August 2011, all right? Therefore, determine how many monthly it will take Mr. Good to pay back the loan once payment started, okay? Therefore, how many payments he going to make, okay? That is the value of what of n, all right? Let's go. This is the data information that is on the information on the statement as you see, all right? Then let's do what the number line. Let's do the number line again. Then we have the number line. A number line you have T0. T0 to talk about the loan, which is 10,000. That is a T0. Then you have T1, T2, T3, T4, T5, and T6, T7, and T8, and T9, and T10 until Tn. All right. Therefore, we have this timeline. This timeline is just 10 for the monthly. Okay. T1 it's February. T2 February it's March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, until. Okay. All right. Then we're just going to say that we have this T1 stand for the end of February. Remember, the timeline says that here is the beginning of a month, then here is the end of T1, and you are starting the beginning of a month, which is March. Then is the end of what March. Okay, let's go. It's very, very helpfully. If you understand what the timeline is, just gonna help you a lot. All right. Then remember, they are just saying that the first payment Mr. Good is gonna make on the 1st of August. Where's August is? This is August. You see August? August here, it is an end of August. Then the first payment is just going to make at the end of what July. All right. Then you have 450 and also 450 and also 450 and also 450 and also 450. Just starting paying what 450, 450. 450 until you finish what the period. All right. Therefore, now we normally say that this is a missing payment. Okay. When I talk about the missing payment, we have the interest here. This is the interest. The interest is 9.5% per annum compounded monthly. Okay. Therefore, here we have a missing payment. Okay. As you see, we are just having these missing payments that he didn't make. Okay. Therefore, we started at August, at the beginning of August. All right, let's go. Then what you're going to do when I talk about the missing payment is very important to put on your mind that when you're just going to look at what the missing payment is, whereby you're just going to look at what this formula. This formula is the formula that we use when you're just talking about a missing payment. If someone misses a payment, therefore the loan is just going to accumulate with what's the interest as well the number of payments that he missed. Okay. Therefore, as you see here, we have PP stands for the loan. Then we have the interest. This N stands for the number of payments that he missed. Okay. Therefore, X is the equal payment that he's just going to make. Then the interest is simple. Then this is the number of payment, in total number of payment that he going to make to settle down the loan. All right. Let's go. Let's substitute quick. Then we're going to say the loan we have 10,000. Then open bracket plus what's the interest? The interest it is 0.095 divided by 12. Then ratio. How many number of payments he makes? Okay. The rule of a loan says that you borrow the loan at the end of the month. At the end of the month, you're just going to start paying. Okay. But he didn't pay here at the end of February, and also didn't pay at the end of March. April at the end of April as well as you see. Okay, let's go. How many payments he makes? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, you see he's missed how many payments? He missed 5 payments because he started paying at the end of starting paying at the beginning. You see, we have the beginning of August. Okay, therefore that means that July is included. Okay, that means July it is included because it's just starting at the end of at the beginning of August. Therefore, the beginning of August at 1 is just here. Okay, he didn't pay anything at July. Okay, therefore, how many payments he missed? He missed 6 payments. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 payment. July, at the end of July, didn't pay anything on July. Started at what? At the beginning of what? August. Okay. Therefore, the beginning of August is these payments. Okay. Then after that, we're going to say that we have equal the value of X is 450. Then open brackets. Then we have 1 minus open bracket 1 plus interest is 0,095 divided by 12, close bracket, then raised to negative n, then just looking the value of n, then have 0,095 divided by 12, the value of I. Then after that, you solve the value of what? Of n. Okay, how? I'm going to say that cross multiplication. Then we're going to say we have remember the formula. Remember the formula. Hey, remember the formula we teach on yesterday when I just said we wanted the value of n. It says that we're going to have n equals to negative log. Negative log. Then the interest, we have the interest. Then we have open bracket, have 1 minus PV times the interest divided by X, then close bracket. Okay, that is the formula for Mr. Good. Just gonna help you to solve what's the value of n quick. All right. Therefore, after that, the substitute. We are just going to say that. Let's substitute. Let's substitute. Now we are just solving. Let's substitute, okay? Then we're going to say that we have n equals to negative log into 1 plus I raised to 1 minus PV alone times the interest over X. Then close brackets, okay? Therefore, let's substitute. You have negative log. What is the value? 1. What is the value of interest? It is 0,095 divided by 12, close bracket, open bracket, 1 minus, what is the loan? The loan is it is what? It is 10,000, open bracket, have 1 plus 0,095 divided by 12, close bracket, raised to 6, then times the interest. What is the interest? The interest, it is 0,095 divided by 12, then close bracket, then all over, what is the value of X? The value of X, it is 450, then close bracket. Then after that, you punch your calculator. Then you have n equals to, let's punch the calculator, n equals to, we have negative log, then have open bracket 1 plus 0,095 divided by 12, then close brackets, ratio 1 minus a fraction, then have 10,000, we have open bracket 1 plus the interest is 0,095 divided by 12, close bracket, raised to 6, then open bracket, then we have a fraction, then of 0,095 divided by 12, then close bracket, then divided by 450. Then we're going to get what? 25. We're going to get 25. We have 25,856,59068. Okay, therefore you write all numbers. This man after the comma, you write all numbers after the comma as it is. After that, you're going to say that n is equals to what? 26 what? Payments. Okay, because you're just gonna do what? The rounding off. Okay, to be on the safety side, please write the numbers as it is. Okay, as well here you need to substitute on your formula so that you're going to get what? The mark of what is substitution. After that, you can write what Mr. Good formula, then that is going to help you to find what is a number of payments. Okay, first, you need to substitute on the formula as it is. Then after that, you write the Mr. Kuti's formula. Then you substitute. Then after that, you're gonna find what the number of payments as and after the numbers after the comma, you write them as it is. Then after that, you round off if you want to round off. Okay. Okay. Let's continue with number 3. Quick. Let's continue with number 3. Okay, all right. Listen carefully. It's level 3 question. Pay more attention to this one now. We are just getting the high order question. Okay, that's simple and straightforward. Okay, let's go. Hey, Daniel takes out the 5-year loan now. 5-year loan of what? Of 100,000. Okay, let's write the data quick. Let's write the data. We have a data, then have a PV which is equals to what? Equals to 100,000. Okay, Daniel take out the 100,000. Is just going to pay this 100,000 for the period of 5 years. Okay, then have N which is equals to 5 years. All right, then you don't know this 5 years is just gonna pay monthly or quarter. Okay, let's go. Then at the interest rate of 5.6% per annum compounded quarter. That is the value of I. It is 5.6 per annum compounded what? Quarter. Okay, that means that it's just going to pay this amount, the equal payment every afterwards 3 months. Okay, for 5 years. All right. Okay, now let's go. How many quota that we have in 5 years? Let's find out how many quota that we have in 5 years. Then what we're going to do? Going to say that 5 times 4. Then we're going to get what in? 20 payments. We have 20 quota. Then have 20 payments here. That's need to did. All right. Therefore, have 20 payments that's needed to be completed. All right. Therefore, he repays the loan by means of equal quota. Okay. After 3 months, after 3 months, is just going to pay a certain amount. Okay. Therefore, but he started on the 36. I miss the payment. You see this one? Hey, just making proud. You see, it's just starting at what? At the 36 what? Quota. He didn't pay LT1, he didn't pay T2. It's just on the bank. Then until it reach what? 36 what? A quota. 36 quota. Okay. Then calculate the equal repayments of what? Installment. Okay, therefore we are just talking about the value of X here. Calculate the value of what? Of X. Here is just what on the bank and until overlapping what the period of what? Of the agreement with what? The bank. Okay, the agreement was 5 years, but it just give the agreement until to 36 what? Quota. Do you see that? You needed to complete this loan after what? 20 payments. Okay, but 20 payments, which is the quota, 20 quotas. Okay, but it just started at 36 what? Quota. Yo. That is what? A missing what? Payment. It's very important to note that. Then when I talk about the missing payment, we normally say that we have a formula that is a formula. It is PV plus I raised to negative n equals to x into 1 minus 1 plus I raised to negative n close bracket all over I. All right. Therefore, this formula we use only if someone owes what? The bank have what? The missing what? payment. As you see, Daniel, it just means what? Many payments. I don't know how many payments of. Okay, let's go. Then we started at what? At 36 what payments. Okay. Then how many payments that he means? It means how many payments. You see, it's just they must have what 20 payments, but it's just started at what 36 what payments. What is going to happen here? All right. This formula, we are just going to say that this formula, we cannot subtract anything on the number of payments. If someone owning a bank is just overlapping the period, the number of payments remain the same, but the value of X increases as well. The loan is just going to what? Increase by those missing what payments. Okay, let's go. We're going to say that we have a PV which is 100,000. 100,000 into 1 plus what's the interest? The interest is 0.056 over 4 because we just talk about what quota. Come on at quota. Then how many payments it means? It means what? 35 what payments. Why is 35 payments? Because it started at what? 36 what payments. Then he means how many payments? 35 payments is equal to what is the value of X. So just calculating the value of X here. Then we have open bracket 1 minus open bracket 1 plus 0.056 divided by 4 raised to how many number of payments that are needed so that it's going to settle the loan. It remains the same. It is 20 payments. Then you write 20 as it is. All right. All over 0.056. Okay, divided by 4. Okay. The only thing is just say that the loan is no longer going to decrease the number of payments. The loan is just going to be what and the same what agreement. That agreement you need to be paid how many payments? 20 payments. Okay. Then but Daniel didn't pay until started at 36 payments. Okay. Therefore, this is acting as it's just going to start what the new loan is just going to take what the new loan at what a 35 payment. That loan is just need how many payments? That 20 payments. Therefore, the value of X is just going to increase. Okay. Therefore, I normally say that if someone missed the payments, those payments are just overlapping what is the period. The number of payments remain the same. The number of payments remain the same. You don't change what is the number of payments. Don't subtract how many number of payments that are left. Then we normally say that the only thing that is just going to accumulate, it is a loan. It's just going to accumulate with what is the number of payments. The value of N or the total number of payments on the agreement is just going to remain the same. If someone overlapping what is the number of payments, those number of payments is very important to put on your mind that the number of payments that are just going to remain the same. Therefore, the loan now is just going to accumulate with the total number of payments that it needs. Okay. Then after that, the value of X is just going to increase. All right. Then after that, you do your maths now. You cross multiply, then you divide. We have X into 1 minus 1 plus 0.056 divided by 4 raised to negative 20 close bracket equals to this one time this one. We have 100,000 into 1 plus 0.056 divided by 4, then raised to 35 payments, then have interest which is 0.0 times interest 0.056 divided by 4 close bracket. Then you divide by 1 minus 1 plus 0.056 divided by 4, then raised to negative 20 close bracket on both sides. We have 1 minus 1 plus 0.056 divided by 4, then raised to negative 20. Then after that, you punch your calculator. Then the value of x is equal to, then let's punch the calculator. You punch your calculator, the fraction, we have 100,000, open bracket, 1 plus 0,056 divided by 4. Then we have close bracket, raised to 35, then we have open bracket, then we have fraction 0,056 divided by 4. Then we have close bracket, open bracket of 1 minus, open bracket of 1 plus, we have 0,056 divided by 4. Then we have close bracket, then we have raised to negative 20, then close bracket, then we're going to say that we have this amount. Then it's just going to pay this total amount, which is 9,000. We have 9,382.15. Round up to decimal place. Okay, this is a level 3 question whereby we are just going to look at what is the number of payments where Daniel means what is the payments until overlapping what is the total number of payments. The total number of payments remain the same. Then the value of what is and here it is the remaining number of payments just gonna increase what is the loan. Okay, that is very important to note here of the values of what of n. Okay, therefore this n is remain the same way. When someone is just going to overlap, just going to own the bank until overlapping what is the period. Okay, the period is just gonna need what 20 payments, but the value of x is just gonna be what it accumulates. Okay, that is the new what amount that is just going to pay after what after 36 after 35 payments. That is gonna be what 36 payments is just going to start what paying 9,382. 15 every 3 months. Every 3 months because it's compounded what quarterly. Okay, that is level 3. All right. Then tomorrow we're going to do what in level 4. That is a high order question.